Imagine that when you wake up tomorrow, your bank account has doubled or even tripled, and the idea of retiring rich is no longer a far-off dream, but a real possibility. Prepare to learn about the power of the Rule of 72 and how it can help us make smart business choices, reach our retirement goals, and use our money to its fullest potential. Are you prepared to witness magic? Let's get this trip started. Let's set sail on this amazing journey, where success with money is around every corner. The Rule of 72 is like a treasure plan that shows us how to make more money. Let's say you have a box of coins that you want to grow to twice as much over time. Using the Rule of 72, you can get a rough idea of how long it will take to do this. Just divide 72 by the expected rate of return per year, and you're done. The answer will tell you how many years it will take to double your money. For a better understanding, let's take a look at some real-life examples. For example, if you think your investment will give you a 6% return, the calculation would be 72 divided by 6, which is equal to 12. At a 6% annual rate of return, it will take about 12 years to double the money you started with. But remember, time is an important component of the Rule of 72, which is one of its most interesting parts. When it comes to getting richer, time can be your best friend. The earlier you start saving, the more time this amazing rule has to work its magic. Most people don't think about retirement until they are 40, but this can lead to trouble. You might wonder what's wrong with that. If you want to work until you're 70 and you start at 40, you'll only have 30 years left to work. If, on the other hand, you started saving for retirement when you were 20, you would have 50 years to work, which is almost twice as long as if you started when you were 40. To show this, let's compare a person who starts saving for retirement at age 20 with someone who starts saving at age 40. Using the Rule of 72, 72 divided by 10% equals 7.2 years, and a 10% annual rate of return, we can see that assets can more than double over time. We'll imagine that the account doubles every 7 years to keep things simple. For a 40-year-old with 30 years left of work until retirement, their savings account would double 4 times or 4 turnovers. On the other hand, a 20-year-old who works for 50 years before retiring would go through 7 turnovers: $10,000, $20,000, $40,000, $80,000, $160,000, $320,000, $640,000, $1,280,000. From the comparison, it's clear that 20 years old savings grew a lot more because the money has more time to build up. When the 40-year-old retires, they may only have $160,000, which is not enough to live the way they want for a long time. The 20-year-old, on the other hand, can retire with $1,280,000 and get a yearly salary of $128,000. The most important thing to learn is that investing early can make a big difference in a person's financial situation and help them build up a lot of wealth over time. Benefits of the Rule of 72. The Rule of 72 can help you make money in a number of ways and show you the way to success. One of its main benefits is that it helps people set clear financial goals that they can reach. If you know how long it will take for your investments to double, you can plan for big goals like buying a house, paying for your kids' college, or even retiring early. Also, the Rule of 72 gives you the power to make smart investment choices. By comparing different investment choices based on their expected rates of return, you can figure out which ones fit with your financial goals and how much risk you are willing to take, so you'll be able to confidently manage the complex world of money and start projects that will help you get richer. If you find this video as informative and interesting as I do, please click the like button. Your support encourages me to create more content like this in the future. Compound interest. The eighth wonder of the world is the magic of compound interest. It is said that compound interest is like a trick that makes your money grow. It works by putting the interest back into the initial investment. Let's tell an exciting story to show how compound interest works. Meet Alice and Bob, 2 excited investors with $10,000 each to put to work. Alice chooses to put her money in an account that gives her 5% interest a year, and to put the interest back into the account every year. On the other hand, Bob is just as interested. but he decides not to reinvest his interest. We can figure out how long it will take for Alice and Bob's investments to double by using the rule of 72. For Alice, interest rate of 5%, 72 divided by 5 equals 14.4 years. For Bob, 5% income, no reinvestment, 72 divided by 5 equals 14.4 years. At first glance, it looks like both Alice and Bob's purchases will be worth twice as much in about 14.4 years. But let's look more closely at how they turned out. After 14.4 years, Alice's first investment of $10,000 will have grown to $20,124. She again puts her interest back into the account, which then starts to make interest on its own. Alice's wealth grows to around $40,495 after another 14.4 years. On the other hand, Bob's $10,000 will also be worth $20,124 after 14.4 years. But Bob decides not to reinvest his interest, so the value of his $20,000 investment only grows to $30,246. This amusing story shows how important it is to reuse or reinvest your money. By letting your money grow over time, you can find out how to grow your wealth in a way that is exponential. Investing scenarios. Getting to the bottom. Now, let's go on a trip through different investment situations to see how the rule of 72 works. Scenario 1. An annual rate of return of 1% on a savings account. Let's say you put your money in a savings account with a yearly interest rate of just 1%. When the rule of 72 is used, 72 divided by 1 equals 72 years. In this case, as you can see, it will take an incredible 72 years for your first purchase to double. This shows how low-interest savings accounts don't offer much growth potential. Scenario 2. Return on government bonds of 5% per year. On the other hand, let's look at a more promising investment choice, such as 5% annual return government bonds. When the rule of 72 is used, 72 divided by 5 corresponds to 14.4 years. Here, your money will double in about 14.4 years. Scenario 3. Mutual funds or exchange-traded funds with an annual return of 8%. If you want to take more risks, you could put your money into mutual funds or exchange-traded funds that give an average annual return of 8%. When the rule of 72 is used, 72 divided by 8 equals 9 years. In this case, your money will double in about 9 years. Scenario 4. Stocks that give back 10% a year. Stocks may be the way to go for people who are willing to take risks. With an expected return of 10% per year, the rule of 72 shows the magic. 72 divided by 10 equals 7.2 years. If you put your money into stocks, your money will double in about 7.2 years. This choice has a high growth rate and could help you make a lot of money. Don't miss the chance to get my exclusive ebook, Retiring Rich, which is a complete guide to retiring wealthy. This invaluable resource will equip you with the essential knowledge to plan for a financially secure retirement and unlock the secrets to retiring in abundance. Act now and secure your financial future. Act now to make sure you'll have money in the future. The world of financial advisors. Now that we've talked about the rule of 72 and different ways to spend, it's time to talk about the wise advisors of the financial world. Financial advisors. Financial advisors are experienced guides who can help you find your way through the complex world of finance. They can give you useful advice based on your unique financial goals and risk tolerance. With their knowledge, they can put together diverse portfolios of investments that maximize returns and minimize risks. Also, financial advisors can help you stay focused on your long-term goals and avoid making investment choices based on your emotions. Even if the markets are unpredictable and there is a lot of doubt, you can stay on your path to financial success with the help of a financial advisor. The Rule of 72 is a very useful tool in the exciting world of business. Besides helping us double our money, it teaches us a valuable lesson: to be patient. As we start our journey to financial freedom, this magical rule tells us not to waste time and to let our money work while we sleep. We can take advantage of this chance just like the banks. which make money around the world while we sleep. Getting advice from a financial manager who is like a wizard in the world of money will help us understand investments and make smart choices. With patience and the power of investment, we can bring our money's hidden potential to life and start on a journey to wealth. And remember that the rule of 72 is not just a math formula, it is also a rule of thumb that can help you become financially independent. This powerful tool will be with you every step of the way, whether you're planning for retirement, looking at investment options, or setting big financial goals. It will help you in the world of finance. As we conclude our expedition, we hope you feel empowered and inspired to take charge of your financial destiny. I hope you've learned a lot from this video. Please take a minute to tell us in the comments how you plan to use the rule of 72. Also, in my next video, I'll talk about the different investment options you have and give you tips on how to make the most of them. Before we go our separate ways, I want to wish you and your family a wonderful day. I can't wait to see all of you again in my next video. Till then, take care.